So Mark Carney finally went down. Mark Carney finally went down to talk to Trump again about the tariffs after it's just been months and months of chaos and dysfunction is the best way that I can describe it. Doesn't seem to be any kind of definable strategy. It's our relationship with the US is over, but we're taking these tariffs off as well, but also Trump is awesome and transformational. None of it really makes any sense. Um, but he's at least gone back down again to talk to Trump. He didn't come back with anything. Nothing apparently is being accomplished. But let's take a look. So I want to show you something before we start. So this was Mark Carney during the election. This is what he had to say about Pierre Poilievre, the leader of the opposition, regarding Trump. Let's see what he said.
And a person who draws his inspiration from President Trump, like Pierre Poilievre, will kneel down before him, before he stands up to him.
So Pierre Poilievre was going to kneel before Trump. Let's see how Mark Carney does.
You kindly hosted me and some of my colleagues a few months ago, and I said at the time, you are a transformative president. And since then, the transformation in the economy, unprecedented commitments of NATO partners to defense spending, peace from India, Pakistan through to Azerbaijan, Armenia, disabling Iran as a force of terror, and now, and I'm running out of time, but this is in many respects the most important.
The merger of Canada and the United States.
That wasn't where I was going.
I wonder if he brought him some flowers and some chocolates too. I don't know. What did he say before? Because Rosemary Barton's teleprompter on the CBC assured us that Mark Carney was tough and he was going to be elbows up.
And a person who draws his inspiration from President Trump, like Pierre Poilievre, will kneel down before him, before he stands up to him.
Well, I mean, Carney didn't actually kneel, right? So he didn't actually kneel before Trump there. Obviously, you can't go in and pull a Zelensky, right? So my point is that this man is not what he was sold as. He's a liar. He has constantly lied about everything right from the start, right from Brookfield moving its headquarters down to New York. It should not be a surprise that what we've seen is just chaos and dysfunction from him. He doesn't mean anything that he says. Here's more as standing up to Trump. Standing up. Our relationship is over, Mark Carney told us. It's over.
We are the largest foreign investor in the United States. $500 billion in the last 5 years alone, probably $8 trillion in the next 5 years if we get the agreement that we expect to get.
Well, Canadian money is flying down to the States. So, and thanks, by the way, Carney. What's this one here? Let's just keep going here. Nothing was actually accomplished. This was largely just theater. Trump loves Carney. He does love Carney. He's told us all about that, what a great guy he is. But let's watch this.
So then what's holding things up? If he's a great man and you want to do a deal with Canada, why aren't you?
Because I want to be a great man too. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. That could have been. I think you got that one. That could have been. Thank you very much.
Look at Carney. He loves it. I think that he loves Trump. I think it's the love that dare not get reductions in steel and aluminum tariffs. It's that kind of love. I think he loves them. Well, his investments are going great, is the thing, because of Trump. So, yeah, no wonder he loves them so much. Let's see.
Why has Canada and the United States failed to reach an agreement?
Well, it's a complicated agreement, more complicated maybe than any other agreement we have on trade, because, we have natural conflict. We also have mutual love. We have great love for each other. I love this. I love Canada and the people of Canada. And Mark feels the same way about here. The problem we have is that they want a car company and I want a car company, meaning the U.S. wants a car company. And they want steel and we want steel. So in other countries, they're very far away, and there's no problem. You can compete and you can do. We don't like to compete because we sort of hurt each other when we compete. And so we have a natural conflict. It's a natural business conflict. Nothing wrong with it. And I think we've come a long way over the last few months, actually, in terms of that relationship. So when it comes to trade, the United States was always giving everything. They gave everything to Canada. They would, let car companies leave here and go to Canada. But that hurts the United States. And, other presidents didn't see that. They weren't business oriented. They might have been good politicians in some cases, not in all cases. They were bad at both. But
I think he's talking about Biden there. I think he's talking about Biden. Trump is just waiting it out to bleed Canada for investment, for companies to move down, as is happening already, and Canadian investment to move down to the States, where almost all of Mark Carney's money is invested, by the way, just so you know. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.